Alright guys, let's make this video short. In the first part I'm gonna give you my view on the market, and in the second I'm gonna give you some bullish announcements regarding the gaming sector, and we're gonna finish it with some cool play to airdrop campaign. So if you're excited for this one, smash the like button, subscribe. Definitely helps me grow in those dark times that happens in crypto, and let's go. Alright guys, so in the previous video I was saying that we're not out of the woods yet and we might see another flash out or fatality, however we call it, before we're gonna go up, and boom, surprise, 64k we rejected. And here in crypto we are basically, you know, like if you're going to the clubs, hitting in on girls, you probably have a lot of experience with that shit, like being rejected, I mean. And well, it's basically, if you don't do that and if you do crypto, you basically have the same experience. What I see here is this: we're just f***ing chopping. But here's another thing that you should look at. This looks like a bull flag. So for me, as long as we're ranging in this, hold and chill. If I see a daily candle closes below this little bad boy, this little yellow line, well, start to pack your shit. I'm selling 50% of what I made from those areas. Basically, most of my entries were around this time. And I'm going to see what's happening, right? But in general, this is my view. Everyone was expecting like,
oh, institutions will buy from us, they're gonna pump our bags and we're all going to Valhalla.
Man, institutions can play this game like rinse and repeat for forever because they have time and they have unlimited resources. So, well, you have to be prepared that they don't give a shit about the altcoins, they give a shit about Bitcoin, and they just need to shake off people from their Bitcoin. And to do that, well, they just need to make the price very choppy and, you know, make it basically a trader market. And if Bitcoin is here, if Bitcoin is like not making really big gains, money from Bitcoin will not spill into altcoins and our altcoin bags will not be pumped. So this is how it is. Right now we just wait. And if you're holding the stuff that is being mentioned, being talked about in the channel, I think you're good. Like the bags that I hold, the bags that I told you in my previous video, I'm like super confident that if we're gonna have a bull market, they're gonna go up. I don't know if they're gonna deliver 100x. I'm not counting on this shit anymore. I'd rather have 2x, 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 2x and multiply my money that way. So basically that's what's up regarding Bitcoin. For me, as long as we're here, you know, send it. Oh, but while we're here, I'm also gonna go for a quick little run. Everyone is like, this space has become such a bitch. Such a bitch that I don't recognize it from the previous bull market.
CPI, FOMC, like,
Almost like we had an Nvidia results for previous quarter coming in, and we started dumping suddenly because what? Like it didn't meet expectations, where everyone knows Nvidia for sure made money. That's one thing, and it's just the way we are being manipulated. It's just crazy. And the thing is, institutions are buying, and we are being like put into such a grinder with those informations. Like now suddenly this is important, this is important. Money printer is coming. What if it's not? Nah, I'm kidding, it is. And this is the only thing you should be thinking right now. Money comes, liquidity gets injected into the market, price is going to go up. And if it's not, then you sell. That's it. Then we just wait a little longer. Guys, I don't know, I'm not a expert, but I don't think this is how market crashes. I think that market crashes in euphoria. There's a peak of euphoria and then we go down. And I don't see peak of euphoria. I see crypto fear and greed is like on fear all the time, which tells me that we might have a fatality before we go up, but then we're making recovery and we go up. All right, guys, from the good news, Gameswift just burned $50 million worth of token, and thus reducing the total supply basically from 10 times to 2 times. Market cap right now is 29 million and 57 is fully diluted. And that is, guys, that is a crazy burn. I never seen a burn like that, and it didn't really move the price that much. We see a 20% spike, but in the market conditions, guys, it's crazy. But if you look at this, and with the valuation that currently they have, this 20 million, with all that they are currently doing, it's crazy undervalued. And what I love about this burn is that, for example, they bought 30% BAT from the seed that was not still hit the market. So they didn't just dump the money on the market, bought the token directly from like a secondary from the market and then burned them, because that would basically make exit liquidity for all the people who are bitching and they wanted to the price go up, and then they would just slaughter the price anyways. Thus community, those who are really believing in it, they would get slammed. Now you just took out the supply from the part that was supposed to drop on the market, so a lot of this supply is just gone from that side, and this is way healthier for the tokenomics in general. So I love it because it shows that they actually really know what they're doing, and they made something that will bite their ass. Community was not satisfied, so they are really made a huge move to fix it. So I don't really know any other company that made such a good move. This is one thing. Second thing, they just partnered with Fetch AI, one of the biggest Web3 AI companies. So they're going to implement Fetch AI into Gameswift platform, and this is super bullish. So I love the fact that Gameswift is right now, well, seriously making moves, and market conditions are of course not great, but you see that guys are just keep delivering. This is a gaming chain with AI narrative, with real world assets. I think if we're gonna have a bull run, they're gonna have a serious traction, because prices like that with this market cap, and this is what degens were usually looking at. Like they were looking a difference between market cap and the fully diluted, like how much money can be dumped on me, you know. And 50% for a project that is basically a 1 year on the market, it's not bad. It's really like, you see most of the projects that are hitting the market right now, it's like I don't know, 10x fully diluted, and you know, you have this VC money that will dump on you. And here project was mainly community based, and from what I see right now, those projects that are community based tend to do better than those that are heavily funded by VCs, because nobody wants just pump VC bags and so they later can dump on you. Of course, price went down horrifically, and we will see what's gonna happen. But honestly, like with this market cap, the most bearish scenario is I see it goes back to like 40 few cents. It's like the most bearish scenario I see for Gameswift, because this is only the beginning. If they healed like the thing that mainly people are watching, first thing, like people are watching, like, okay, FDV is shit, so maybe not, maybe I'm just gonna jump into something that is more healthy. Well, this can be something, so keep an eye on Gameswift, definitely. All right, and another thing is Sony. Basically Sony enters the blockchain space, and they are going to have their blockchain based on OP stacks, basically the same technology that Gameswift is having, and the same technology that Base has, and Optimism. So it's a major player that coming in Web3 space, and they have major partnerships with Chainlink, with a lot of really big companies. So it seems like they know what they're doing, but I'm really curious to see how it develops. It's going to be mainly used for entertainment. So yeah, gaming will be definitely the one, and this is a little competition for projects like Gameswift, IMX, maybe Superverse, because well, it's a big player, it's a big name. I know one thing, that not necessarily means that the money will be there, because a lot of those projects they are like heavily invested by VCs and stuff, and there's not really a lot of space for the community to make money. And if we see projects now, how they perform with the launch, most of those heavily VC funded projects are not doing too good. You can see that those made by community are actually performing way better when there's a fair launch, and that's why meme coins are kind of a play this season, because there's no VC money to dump on you. So I see that, you know, Sony, it's also bullish for all the platforms, because it casts the light on entire Web3 gaming space. A company like that coming in to Web3, you know, is interested in gaming. That means that another big giant, another big player thinks that this is a future. So, you know, I think at some point the pie will be just shared around, but this only makes my conviction stronger that gaming will have its crazy run. So yeah, regarding Sonium, they kind of the name, I say. Sonium. Sony chain, but like, yeah, that also sucks. By the way, like, Sonium.
Soneum.
This like, they could do better with the name. Like, even Sony chain sounds better. Like, where are you building, man? I'm building on...
Soneum.
I don't know. What you guys think? Leave a comment down below. But also, they have their testnets approaching, and maybe there's some money to be made. I don't know. So check it out. Last but not least, Raven Quest. Raven Quest is an MMORPG that just launched their Play to Airdrop campaign, and it's simple to start. They've been working on it already for a long time. I've mentioned it in a previous videos one time. They also have like a Raven Down. Raven Down is like a basically Raven Quest but without Web3 elements. Game is kind of similar to Tibia but on a blockchain. So if you ever played it, you're like OG MMO player, then definitely this is a game that you need to check. You go to the website, you register, download the game, and you can start. And campaign lasts till 7th of September, so it's fresh, so you still have time. So guys, let's not make this video too long. Like, subscribe if you like the content, and see you in the next one.